Hey, how's it going? John Dorsey here with JohnD.net. In this video, I want to talk about self-image. How no one can outperform their self-image. I'm not talking about when you look in the mirror or what you consciously think about or see yourself as. Like, you might be walking around saying, oh, one day I'm going to be a millionaire. One day I'm going to be able to quit my job and make more money. Or if you have a weight problem, if you look in the mirror and see something or see something you don't like, the thing that you see is your self-image. You can tell yourself you want these things. You can say, I want to be a millionaire. You can say, I want to be able to quit my job. You can say, I want to make a full-time income online. But what does your self-image say? And your self-image isn't your conscious thoughts. Your self-image is your deep subconscious thoughts, how you see yourself in your heart of hearts. When you think about your life, do you see yourself as, and I'm talking on a subconscious level, I'll never be anything, or what do I expect for me to become when I come from a broken home? What can I expect for me to become when I make $40,000 a year right now? What can I expect for me to become when I'm broke right now? I can barely afford to pay my bills right now. I can barely afford to, even me saying it is bringing down my own energy. And I'm just giving you an example. But what can I expect when mommy and daddy didn't treat me right when I was growing up? I was bullied in school. Just go down the list of the different things that you might be telling yourself, and these things exist on a subconscious level. And it comes from a lot of places, not just when you're growing up, going through society. This also comes from music. This also comes from the news. This comes from social issues. This comes from just people in general, you know, when it comes to just, you know, your race, your age, your sex / gender. Just put a label on it. You got society telling you all these things that you can't do because of how you look, because how old you are, because of what you have between your legs, because of the color of your skin. But you can accomplish anything you want to accomplish if you can get that in your subconscious mind. If you get this, and the way that you do that is you have to get in the right environment. You know, let's take a seed, for example. Let's say you have seeds to grow roses. If you throw those seeds, if you hold those seeds in your hand, will they grow? No. If you take those seeds and throw them on the ground, on the cement, on the concrete, will they grow? No. But if you take those seeds and put them in the right environment, give them the right nurturing, you know, you water in the seeds, you put them in fertile soil, you put them in soil and ground that is conducive for them to grow, they will grow. And how big will those roses grow? As big as they can. So the roses themselves, all they have is their self-image of being a rose, so they'll grow to their full potential. The problem with humans is that we could be anything we want, so we're changing our mind every day about what we want. You know, we're changing our mind how we're gonna get to this thing we want. We have the weight of what we were told in the past holding us down in the future. If you have a notebook that you took down all the problems, that you wrote down all the problems of the past, all the things you went through in the past, all the things you mistreatments and things you experienced in the past, do you take that notebook into the future? How much more can you write on the page that's already full? Not very much. But if you go into the future with a blank page, with a new self-image, with a new way to see yourself, then you can write anything you want on it. So, like I said, to be able to do that, you have to put yourself in the right environment, and that environment is getting around people who also have the same goals and dreams, and people who have already accomplished the thing you want to accomplish. Reading personal development books, reading books written by successful people, listen to audios by successful people, listen to personal development audios, and watch your personal development videos. And doing that, at least 30 minutes a day, every day, 7 days a week, 365. And people will think you're crazy. People will think that you're weird. People will think all these things about you because you're listening to the same information every day, over and over again, all the time. But that's the reason why they aren't doing well, because they aren't doing that thing. But you're trying to change your self-image. You're trying to see yourself in a new light. And just take any lottery, well, not any, but your average lottery winner who wins a big jackpot they got about 5 years before they're broke again. No matter how big the jackpot was, it could be multiple millions of dollars. Within 5 years, the average lottery winner is back at the same living standard they were at 5 years ago, because sure, they came into a lot of money, but their self-image didn't change. They still saw themselves as a $30,000, $35,000, whatever they earn, $40,000 a year person. So they spent their money so fast so they can get back to that lifestyle. Did they want that? No, but their self-image wants that. Their self-image will keep them stuck. This is why I said this isn't what I say, which I agree, but this isn't my quote. But no man can outperform their own self-image. No man or woman can outperform their self-image. So take my advice. Start listening to personal development audios. Start looking at personal development videos. And if you have no clue what personal development is, just type personal development into YouTube or whatever your search engine you like to use. Or just look up Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Wesley Virgin, Mel Robbins, Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, Zig Ziglar. Well, the list goes on and on. But once you start looking at those people, you'll be directed to other people. So hope you got some value out of this video. Like, share, subscribe to get more content like this. And if you want to team up with me and get more insight on how you can create a viable online business, I got a link below this video, or go to passiveprosperityformula.com, and that'll direct you to the free video course I put together, where it will take you step by step to where you have a business, a marketing system, and personal development and traffic, the 4 components. Well, there's 5, but the 4 key components that you need to build a viable online business. And that's at the link below this video. Just check it out. If it's not for you, then unsubscribe. If it is for you, then just go through the steps and build, set up the system and get to rocking. That's it for this video. Talk to you again soon.